Well, since my first Kiki, Do You Love Me, the stray kitten, thought I'd catch you up to date. My voice is really, really bad. I've got esophagitis. I'm aspirating, and I got to have my tonsils took out. At my age, go figure. I hear it's hell. So if I start talking like I got a bunch of gravel in my mouth, just overlook it. It's not a whole lot for me to say. I just wanted to share the update. She is doing wonderfully well. The green snot and stuff that used to come out of her nose, I'm nursing her back to health with bone broth, all kinds of baby food, um, cat food. I mean, I know recipes for emaciated kittens. She's a tiny little thing. I'd love to bring her inside, but I have two old male cats, one sick, and I couldn't. I mean, I can't. It would never work. But we did hook her up outside, so let me hush and let's get on with this because I'm about ready for bed. I have to get up every morning by 8 or 9 o'clock, dress up in about 14 layers of clothes, which makes me look like the Michelin man, and go out there and love her, feed her, and then she wants to sleep in my lap, so then I'm stuck. And when you have arthritis in your hip and your entire spine, which I found out from C1 to my tailbone is shot out, that cold is tearing my ass up. But we got her hooked up. Let's watch. Okay. Isn't she cute? Are we bonding? Yeah. You good and warm in there? Let's let that purr. Okay, good night night. There's her food. It's a little kit concoction I'm aware of. This is the porch. Husband made her that because she doesn't know that she can't scratch humans. If my voice sounds muffled, I'm wearing a mask. Excuse me. I was sitting on the ground, but being old and arthritic, that wasn't a good idea. But she likes to sit up on that. There's her water. This is on Amazon. Best $21 I ever got. Let's see if I can bring it in. I had to take some pins. It's got a roof and it's very big. I put some wool that comes in my husband's medication that has to be kept chilled. And so I insulated it sides and bottoms. Then I gave her an old bed that my grown cats didn't use. Then I bought her some cheap ass piece of garbage off Amazon. It says it's self-warming, but it was pink and furry. Only concerns I have is I had to put the baby pins in because the flaps were staying open. And even when I put the first baby pin down, the one on top, she was still coming out the side flap where the second baby pin is. So it's okay to have a little bit of opening, but not much girth because the other flap is not fastened. I wasn't real crazy about putting holes in her little house. But it was the only way I could guarantee because, I can't bring her in because I have sick and elderly cats. That one has kidney and heart issues that I'm taking care of. Oops. And she's the sweetest little thing. She loves children. My neighbor has children. She'll run and play with them, or she'll see them. Hi, baby. I can't see nothing outside. When they gonna make cell phones where you can record outside? Is that not the cutest little thing? Let me rub your little head. Yeah, we're so lucky it's been cold. But we will be seeing some colder temperatures. And the vet was being anal about, well, if if I can't handle her, I'm like, they make leather gloves, okay? They make smocks. And if you don't know how to handle a kitten, she's not feral. She's loving. Even my neighbors over there can't believe how loving she is. She is the sweetest little thing. Again, on my long form video, that's how I found her. But she's getting stronger every day, and she loves Sherper. This used to be mine on my bed. You may have seen it in my Sweet Gypsy Rose channel. This will probably go on both, if not one or the other. But I just wanted to share the update. She is eating really good, but she likes to, I have to go in after so long being asthmatic with lung disease. But she does pretty good. I do the morning run. And it's time for my insulin, so there's that. But I won't leave her until I absolutely have to, and I can't test and hold her at the same time. There's some cross-contamination I can do without. But this is little Kiki cat. She seemed to pick the name because, I wasn't calling her Kitty Kitty. I was going, Kiki. Kiki. See, she knows her name now. And I got her a little red laser toy to where I put it over here on that thing, and then she sees it to get her to where she's not clawing us, because I got rubber mud boots on. Because in the South, we don't have nice, beautiful soil. We have red mud. They call it Georgia clay, but it's in the Carolinas. All right, well, this is about all I can do. My back's killing me. I'm sitting in an old camping chair, like 5 pounds of sugar in a 2 pound bag kind of thing with this big old butt. But I brought my pillow and something warm to keep me warm. And she's just eating this up. Isn't she a darl? Look at this face. See if I can find her sweet spot. And of course, I'll have to bootleg it because this phone's crippled from YouTube till March. I'm like, and you can still access Sweet Gypsy Rose, especially if you're subbed. If you go to my Sweet Gypsy Rose 5150, go through my shorts. There's a picture of a redhead, which I use as an icon. A look I once sported that was drawn for me from a friend. On my community post on Sweet Gypsy Rose, I also, before my voice went to hell, because I found out I have esophagitis and I got to get my tonsils took out. So, yay, the 2026 being a pain in my behind. But say bye-bye, Kiki. Say bye, babies. Say y'all pray for me, because it's okay to pray for your animals, because God said love your animals, treat them well. Anyway, I figured this will catch everybody up. She's doing really good. See if I can show you her body. I don't want her to lose her. I can't see what I'm filming. But she's all in there all nice and snug as a bug in a rug. Sorry, this thing's sideways. I got a lot of, my testicles and my bellies are in the way. Ugh. But, excuse me. So see, loud sounds don't bother her. And she actually got up on my shoulder and sat. So we want to spend some time bonding with her before we have to traumatize her, wrap her up in this big old throw, and then put her in a soft box. I'll have to make the journey and hold her close to me while she cries. Hope we won't be able to feed her that day because we don't want her to, poop in the box and then be a poopy cat on top of everything. But we want to spend about another week, and then we're going to get her to the vet. This won't apply to all people, but it should to some. I have prayed over this little cat, and I don't think that there isn't anything that the Lord won't give you from the desires of your heart. Excuse me. It's because she had green snot coming out of her eyes and nose. And now if you look at her, that is no more. My only concern is I don't see her poop. But when I did see it, it stunk to high heaven. I swore it smelled like something died and came back to life. But when she pees, she meows. So I'm hoping she doesn't have a UTI. But so far, so good. Say bye-bye, YouTube. I am the kitten. I am the little princess. I am loved and well kept. But I'm going to go because we're bonding. Thanks for watching. Leave comments if you like. Tell me about your cat stories. If you've ever handled ferals, which I did since my 20s. When we moved out here years ago, I thought I was done with this, but she wouldn't leave. And the moment she saw me, just like my little Siamese y'all see on here, she came running to me. So I'm like, well, looks like I got another cat. And again, sadly, I can't bring her inside because my males would not work. But we'll take good care of her. In the meanwhile, drop a like, don't matter. But comment if you've ever had to raise a little stray kitten. I'd like to hear your stories. Or let me know you stopped by. But I must stop talking because I've got esophagitis and it bothers my throat. I got to go have a pipe run down my throat because it's closing up down there at the bottom of my esophagus. Then I get to have my tonsils took out. Please check to see if you have tonsil stones and you're staying sick because this is my 5th go round. We thought it was colds and coughs and it was RSV at one time, but this year we can't find no infection. So I went and had a test done and come to find out I have esophagitis. Then I got to go have my tonsils took out because right now I feel like I sound like a dude or I'm talking with 10-pound of gravel in my mouth, but that's just me. It's so odd that she came here sick and I'm sick, but we're taking care of each other, as we all should do. Well, one last look. Thanks for watching. God bless.